Okay, have you got me here?
Yep.
Okay, so the three chords that we did today, we did an A chord, the first chord. This first finger goes on the second fret of the fourth string, and remember the strings are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way. So second fret of the fourth string. The second finger goes on the second fret of the third string, and the third finger goes on the second fret of the second string. So they're all in a straight line on the second fret across the guitar, and that chord will sound like that. The second chord we did is a chord of E. Your first finger will go on the first fret of the third string. Your second finger now comes over onto the second fret of the fifth string, and your third finger goes behind it there on the second fret of the fourth string, and that's a chord of E, and it sounds like that. And then the last chord we did is a chord of D. Your first finger comes over onto the second fret of the third string. Your second finger goes there on the second fret of the top string, first string, and your third finger goes in between them on the third fret of the second string there, and that chord sounds like that. It's a chord of D. On a chord of D, don't play this bottom string. The bass string is not touched, just those strings there. So those three chords again, there's an A, there's an E, and there's a D. Okay, and they just kind of make a musical circle, really. They just go round and round in whatever way you like, really. We also looked at some simple rock and roll type guitar. This is where you took your first finger and placed it on the second fret of the fourth string, and you played only these two strings, the fifth and the fourth, no other strings, and you resting the soft part of the heel of your right hand here on the bridge of the guitar, and you're just striking those two strings only. And then what we were doing was alternating by putting our third finger onto the fourth fret of that fourth string after the first couple of beats. So we end up with, you know, so my finger's off, then on, and off, and on. So both those fingers are going on the fourth string, the first one on the second fret, the second one on the fourth fret. And then we did the same pattern, but we did it exactly the same pattern, but we did it on the fourth and third strings. And this time your finger's on the third string, second fret of the third string, and alternating onto the fourth fret of the third string. We'll come back to where we started from. And then lastly we looked at doing exactly the same thing on the bottom two strings, where now our first finger's on the second fret of the fifth string, and we're playing the sixth and the fifth string, the bottom two strings of the guitar, and our fingers going on and off the fourth fret of the fifth string there. So the first position was there. Second position we were going up to there, and the third position, the last position, we were all the way down the bottom of the guitar. The last thing we looked at was playing single notes, where we played this pattern, and how we did that was we played the open fifth string, then the fourth fret on the fifth string, and then the second fret on the fourth string, and then the fourth fret on the fourth string. So that's, in terms of our finger numbers on the tablature, that's 0, 4, 2 and 4, and it sounds like that. And then we did exactly the same thing, but this time we started on the fourth string, so we went 0 on the fourth string, 4 on the fourth string, 2 on the third string, and 4 on the third string. So then lastly we did it on the bottom 2 strings of the guitar. So this time open bottom string, 0 on the number 6 string there, then the 4th fret on number 6 string, the bottom string, 2 on the 5th string, and then 4 on the 5th string. And we said that we could put those together by playing the first pattern 4 times, and then the second pattern twice, back to the first pattern twice, down to the last pattern twice, and back to the first pattern again. But not at that speed, obviously, that's very, very fast. Okay. There isn't. So I'll stick that on YouTube and show you how to find it.